Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday. Welcome back. It is actually Memorial Day today, so those of you that have the day off of work, I hope that you are enjoying a nice little extended weekend for yourselves. And for those of you who have served our country, thank you so much for your service. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. So I have another round of Kringle candle reviews to share with you guys today, and it is more of the reserve line candles that I've been burning. This one I have burned at least a third of the way through, and so today we are going to be chatting about the Midnight Garden, which is up first, and then the second video today will be the review of Fire. So if you're curious about this one, that is the next review coming up. The only one that I'm not going to be doing a post-burn review of is, unfortunately, the Manhattan. To me, it smells exactly like a Manhattan, and unfortunately, to me, that is turning out to be a kind of nauseating smell. If you are someone who really loves whiskey or bourbon cocktails, that one might really appeal to you. It really does smell like the real thing. But if the real thing makes you nauseated in real life, it might do the same in candle form. So that one I think is going to turn into either a gift candle or a like white elephant or like gag gift type candle. So I'm not going to be doing a post-burn review on that one. Big apologies to those of you who are really interested in having that one reviewed, but I just don't think I can do it. Honestly, just opening it, that boozy scent, it just smacks you in the face. It's very bold. It's not to my liking. There we go. I can say that. All of these candle reviews, you guys, they are my honest opinions. If I don't like something, I'm going to say that. It doesn't mean you're not going to like it, and I'm not saying it's a bad scent. I'm just saying I don't like the fragrance. What I can definitely tell you, though, is just based off of Cold Sniff, that one it should be a powerhouse for you if you're interested. But let's go ahead and get into my thoughts on Midnight Garden. I think the label on this one is probably the prettiest out of any of the labels so far in the Reserve Collection. Again, the Reserve Collection is launching on June 1st. The candles are loaded onto the website, so I will link the Kringle website down below. These are going to go on sale for $31.50. You should be able to use my discount code and get at least 15% off. I don't know if they're going to start with any type of sale on these. Most of these candles have been selling out fairly quickly, so I would say if there is something that you are interested in, I would think about snagging it somewhat early on, especially if it's something that you think you're really going to like. These Reserve Collection candles are pretty limited, and I don't know if any of the scents are going to come back in the future. So yeah, anyway, let's get into the scent story here. By the way, I have nothing. This is like one of the few candles that I've had in my life that literally reminds me of nothing else that I've ever smelled before. It's so unique and so different. I think it's gonna actually make it hard for me to review this one, but I'm gonna try. I feel like it's got a lot going on, and it's just a very interesting combination of different things. So, Midnight Garden. Take a stroll through this alluring midnight garden of delicate florals, intertwined with the spiciness of black tea and cedar with hints of citrus. So, it took me a long time to realize that the kind of weird note that I was picking up in this was actually the black tea. Because when you first stick your nose in this, it doesn't really smell like a tea candle to start with. So let me tell you guys what the notes are in terms of top, mid, and base notes. So your top notes are bergamot, orange zest, and black rose. Your mid notes are black tea, bayberry, I think that's another one that kind of threw me off, and eucalyptus. And then your base notes are amber, vanilla, and cedar. So the base notes are these kind of warm, cozy, like just warm sweater type vibes, right? Like cedar kind of reminds me around the around the holidays. The amber just reminds me of just a really beautiful, warm, kind of almost borderline spicy type scent. And then the vanilla kind of tones everything down again, right? Like vanilla is a great thing to add when you are just looking to like either enhance some of the other notes, or if you are looking to tamp down certain notes. I really like that vanilla can do that. Now your mid notes are this, it's like a strange mix of like tea, bayberry, which bayberry again is just very like holiday to me. And then eucalyptus, which is just a very fresh sort of spa-like scent. That tea is quite strong, but it doesn't come across as like most black tea candles do. I think just because of everything else that is happening here, it's just, this is so unique, you guys. I don't even know, like, I have nothing to compare this to. You definitely pick up the orange zest in here. It's not like a fresh squeezed orange juice. This isn't sweet. This isn't like a sour or tart scent either. It's not particularly like soothing or zen, so it's not like a spa type fragrance, but it's also not a straight up floral, and it's also not a like just warm, cozy type scent. It is the weirdest mishmash of fragrances. It works, like it works. I do like this scent. I don't love it. This is not one that I would consider hoarding. This is definitely a one and done for me, but it is very, very interesting. If you are someone who really loves tea scents, if you're someone who really likes bayberry scents, if you like amber or you like cedar, I feel like this is one that is worth trying. Although I will say I can see this candle being somewhat polarizing. I think people are either going to really like it or they are not going to like it at all. Like I said, it is a huge random mishmash of different scents that work together. Like they work for my nose, but I also don't love it, if that makes sense. So definitely a fascinating scent for sure. It's one of those where like I can't wait to hear other people's thoughts on this one. If you decide to pick up Midnight Garden, please let me know what you think about it. In terms of the strength and throw, the strength I would put like at a solid, probably like between a 6 and a 7. It is certainly, it has some strength to it. It's not a big traveler though. I find this one, like when I have it in the family room, I've moved it around to a few different places because I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a situation of like it has poor throw because of like the room that I have it in. I've moved it to several different places, including here in the entryway, and the throw is only about like a 4 or a 5. It's a 5 here in the entryway, but that's because most things get amplified when I put them here because of the airflow. But like in all the other rooms, it was only about a 4. So it is a candle that I would say is like a room specific candle, but you might want that with this one. I don't know that you want this mingling with a whole lot of other things. Like, I don't think this pairs well with any of the other scents that are being released. I don't think it goes with fire. I don't think it goes with splash. Definitely not the hazelnut truffle. And I would say maybe it would actually go with the Manhattan candle. I don't know. If you get both, will you let me know? Because I think that pairing might work together. I'm just not willing to light that Manhattan candle. I'm sorry, you guys. It's so strong. It's just so incredibly strong. So yeah, I wish that I could say this reminds me of a Homeworx scent, or this reminds me of a Bath and Body Works candle from back in the day, or a Root candle, or a Goose Creek, or just any other brand that I've ever tried in the past, but I have never ever smelled anything like this. So if you're looking for something totally different, I'm gonna send you over to Midnight Garden. If you tend to like really obscure, maybe like more abstract kind of scents, there you go. This is neither sweet nor tart. It is not crazy floral, but it's just not crazy anything. It's just a bunch of different things. So I definitely give it 2 thumbs up for being a very unique scent. But for me, it's definitely a one and done, and I am just so excited to hear what you guys have to say about this one. So let me know your thoughts when you get it. I hope this review is helpful. Please subscribe if you are new. Up next, we are going to review Fire, and I have to say, I am actually really impressed by Fire, so definitely stay tuned for my review of that. That should be up here in a few hours. All right, thanks so much for taking the time to watch, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.